Welcome to my video on my February 2023 results. So I'm going to go through what has happened, am I on track, and I'll be comparing it to the goals which I set up in my plan for the 2023, which you can see in a previous video. So here are the goals that I had for 2023, and I'm going to go through them one by one to see how we are going. So first off, let's look at turnover. So if we look at turnover, we can see that I am behind on how much I want to risk. Now, that is a long way behind where I need it to be, so I've given that a big red cross. But the amount that I want to stake in a year is up above where it needs to be. It will easily hit the 1.5 million, and obviously I'm going to hit my 200,000 matched bets, because I'm already at 143,000. Now that's kind of skewed a little bit based on the 101 case study that I have been running and the martingale case study that I'm running, but we're still matching the bets. So I'm looking to hopefully get up above the 500,000 matched bets by the end of the year. I'm fairly happy with the turnover. I would like to see the amount that is being risked increase, and I think we can do a little bit better and hopefully double what we're doing at the moment. Now the profit for the year to date is 45,233. That's a fairly good profit. I'm very happy with that. It's going to be higher than my 200,000 goal if it keeps up at this rate. Now we've had a couple of really good months. We can't expect all months to be providing profits like this. So at the moment, I'm very happy, and I've got no other comment apart from that. Diversification. Now, my aim for 3% of turnover and profit, it decreased significantly this month, even though I had a few models go live. I also had a couple that I needed to stop. They just weren't performing as I had hoped. So the profit is now only 1.6% of that yearly run. I also had a really good month on my racing models, so not surprising that it's fallen down, but it's a lot lower than where I'd like it to be. I'll keep working on collecting data, looking to automate some trading on that, and increasing my manual betting in play. You'll see that I have been putting out some shorts, which are sports bets that are coming out of my models. I'm not putting out all of my selections that come out of the models, there are just too many, but you will notice that I put in quite a few of the favourites that are likely to win and are showing a couple of cents value at least. And finally, the approach. I really want to continue to share knowledge and look at new things this year, and a lot of that has been done by networking with other people and continuing to put together these kind of videos that just share how I'm going and the case studies that I'm running, so that other people can comment and provide ideas. So if you see what I'm doing and you think there's something that you can comment on and provide an idea, please do, because I love ideas that I can test. So here's the graph for my results this year. So we're up to around the 60-day mark, and you can see that I've just kicked over the 45,000. It's been a fairly good year. There has not been too many downturns at all. Our biggest drawdown there was about $8,000, which in the whole scheme of things is not much, considering I'm winning on average $1,000 to $2,000 a day. So very happy with how this chart is progressing. Now, what are my highlights for the month? Pretty much the profit. The profit was really good this month. It pushed us up really good, and I'm very happy with that. It continued on with very little drawdown. It's had a really good positive variance month, but that also means I need to keep on top of myself to not get overconfident, and I need to remember that there will be some negative variance that can affect my results, and it will happen at some point, possibly in March, possibly in April. We just need to wait and see. This month I did a fair bit of networking with other punters. It's always good to understand who is out there betting and what they're doing. They can trade ideas with you, you can give them ideas. It's about trading that knowledge so that both of you can essentially profit over the masses that are coming in and losing on the sporting books. Now, there was a Betfair catch up in Sydney and it was great to see a few people there, and I also caught up on the phone and with direct messages with quite a few people. So if you want to have a chat, I'm always open to jumping on Zoom or doing a phone call and having a chat. Just reach out via the email that's available on YouTube. Now, the last thing, I've been very excited about sports, even though the profit went down. There's a lot of data that I'm collecting, a lot of things that I'm doing with models and getting new data and creating new models and features for models in a lot of different sports. I'm also looking at movement of odds and things like that around sports, just to see if there's anything there, but that's something that a lot of people do, so there's very little edge that can be found in those areas. There's a lot of traders that are already extracting the edges that were nice and easy there. So I'm looking at a form-based analysis around sports because I believe there's a lot of more of an entry barrier to people. It's hard to get the data, it's hard to know how to analyze it, and it's hard to create the models correctly. And I can do that a lot better than most people. So that's where my edge is. I can find those features, and creating new features around sports has been very exciting. To do that, I'm watching a lot of sports. You need to understand what are the factors that are important to the sports, and by watching you tend to find something that is useful. So that's pretty much it for this week. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you want to continue to see my updates every month, or if you want to follow along with any of my case studies which are currently going on. Hopefully the video is giving you a bit of an insight to how I do punting and how I think over the month and what my results are and what you can achieve. And if it's been helpful, please reach out. I'm more than happy to have a chat with people. So thanks for watching the video. Hopefully you had a good February as well, and we'll see how the results go in March. Thanks for watching.